Hey guys, this is Nalini here. Welcome to my channel and welcome to my live crochet along. So, in my yesterday's live, we made these beautiful tiny little flowers. So, today we are just going to continue to make these. So, I hope you enjoy, and if possible, we'll try to learn something new. As in, I'll learn something and then I'll teach you. So, just give me some time so that more people can join in. Okay, so we are making these beautiful flowers. So I just needed to check the audio and also it took some time. So we are starting by making 4 chains, and then in the third chain from the hook, 1, 2, and 3, I'm gonna make a slip stitch and then slip stitch in the next one. Then again chain 4, slip stitch into the third chain from the hook. So this is what we've learned in my yesterday's live. So I thought I'll just make a bunch of flowers, like how many colors I have. So slip stitch in the third and slip stitch in the fourth from the hook. So that's basically the first chain which we made. Then again chain 4, slip stitch into the third and slip stitch into the first one or the fourth one from the hook. So like this we are going to make 10 petals. 1, 2, 3, 4, and in the third one from the hook slip stitch and then slip stitch in the next. So today maybe we won't learn anything new, we'll just make these flowers, a bunch of flowers for my flower vase. One, two, three, and 4, and then we are going to slip stitch into the third one and then slip stitch into that fourth one from the hook, which is our first chain which we made. So this one, 1, 2, 3, and 4, chain 4, and then into the third chain slip stitch. So the people who have joined me now, I'm making these beautiful flowers. Okay, so we've made slip stitch into the third stitch and into the fourth stitch from the hook, which is our first chain which we made. I made a slip stitch again, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and then leave your 2 chains into the third one from the hook, slip stitch, and then slip stitch into the next one, which is our first chain. So we've made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Two more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3 in the third one, slip stitch, and slip stitch into the next one. And this is our last petal. Slip stitch in the third chain from the hook and slip stitch into the last one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. We are done making our 10 petals, and now we are going to use our green yarn. So I'm just in my first, yesterday I was bit confused, and I just made up my mind that I'll make my first single crochet, and like in my first single crochet I'm going to change my color. So now we are going to make one single crochet in all of these loops that you can see. These are basically the last chains in which we have made a slip stitch. So we have a total of 10 like these. So we're going to make one single crochet with green in each. So let's insert a hook into that and pick up our green yarn, bring it out. So we've made our first single crochet. Now let's make a second one. So this is my second loop of this petal. So you can just carry your green yarn tail along with this. So just for once I'm carrying both the green and the blue to make this single crochet, and then we can cut off the blue yarn. So this is my second single crochet, and now just cut it off. And now we are going into the next one. So you can just carry these yarn tails so that you don't have to weave it in later. So let's make our third single crochet in the next. So see, this is the petal and this is the loop in which we are inserting. So make your third single crochet like this. We'll just keep on making till the end. This is our fourth one, and I'm carrying the yarn tails. Then fifth one, then sixth, seventh, eighth, and after this we can just cut off our yarn tails because we have weaved them in enough. So we'll just cut them off, both of them. Emily Norton, hello, how are you? Hope you're having a great day. And we have how many left? We have two more petals left, that means two more stitches left. So let's make our last two single crochets. So this is one and this is the last one. And now we can just chain one and cut. We'll just remove this. So what I'm going to do is, yeah, you're doing good. Good to know that, Emily. Okay, so we'll just make a few, flowers like these and keep them ready, and then we can just go on with the gluing and stuff. So now blue one is done, and now let's take the yellow one. Sorry, my voice isn't that great today. So again, we are starting the same process. Let's make a slip knot and chain four. One, two, three, and four. And now into the third chain from the hook. One, two, three, slip stitch, and into the last stitch, slip stitch. Again, one, two, three, and four. We're going to do the same. Sorry, in the third chain, one, two, and three, slip stitch, and then into the last one, slip stitch again. Those flowers are so cute. Thank you, Emily. Glad to have you on my channel. One, two, three, and four. No, sorry. One, two, three, and four. So, Emily, I just come live daily and just teach some stuff. They are like anything I teach. Like day before yesterday, I taught how to make this cute chick, and before that, I think so these flower coasters. So I just keep changing things and just keep making them. So you can just check my channel out if you are interested in crocheting. So one, two, and three. So this is the fourth one. Sorry, it just got pulled in. One, two, three, and four. And into the third one, make your slip stitch. And into the fourth one, again a slip stitch. Chain four again. One, two, three, and four. And then into the third one, make your slip stitch, and into the fourth one again slip stitch. I know how to crochet. One time I made a drink holder. Oh, wonderful. One, two, three, four. Nice to hear that. One, two, three, and four. Two, three. Into the third one, slip stitch, and into the fourth chain from the hook, slip stitch. One, two, three, and four. So slip stitch into the third. So we are going to make 10 petals like these. One, two, three, and four. And slip stitch in the third chain from the hook, and slip stitch into the fourth, which is our very first chain which we made. Slip stitch. Four. Okay, Emily. Bye bye. Nice to chat with you. Do visit my channel again. One, two, 3 and 4. 1 2 3. So in the third chain, slip stitch, and into the next one, slip stitch. So how many have we made? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 9. So we're just going to make one more. 1 2 3 and 4. Into the third chain, slip stitch, and into the next one, slip stitch. So we've made 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and what 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Sorry, 10 petals are done. So here we can just chain one. So let me just try something which yesterday I had done, but I was not satisfied. So this is my fourth chain. So I just want to, like yesterday I did that, but I was not that happy with it. But I want to give it a try. So in the fourth, we are going to make a slip stitch. I'm just trying to make a color change over here. Instead of pulling my yellow yarn, I'll just pull this yarn. Okay. So our slip stitch is done. So we can either do the first thing which I did. You can just pull this yellow yarn to tighten, or you can do this method. So while slip stitching only, I change the color. Now I'll just chain one and make my first single crochet in the first loop which we see. Then go to your next oh, here we'll just cut the yellow yarn, and then we can just hold both yellow and green together and just work around them so that they can get hidden or woven in. So let's hold those yarn tails, and we can just make one single crochet in the next one. So these loops which you can see, this is the petal, so here you'll find the loop. So in that, insert and make your single crochet. Then go to the next one, next petals loop. So these loops are basically those last chains in which we made the slip stitch. So remaining part of the chain, so just insert into that next loop, and so basically it's a chain. Make your single crochet, then go into the next stitch or next chain. So that's why I'm divided whether I should call it a stitch or a chain or a loop. So whatever it is, you'll come to know. Then this is the next one, and after this we'll just cut the yarn tail off, both of them. So you can just hold these two, cut them off. And then how many are left? So 1 2 3 and 4. So 4 more single crochets are left. So let's just quickly make them. 1, go for your next petal here. 2, then the next one, 3, and this is the last one. Done. Now we can just chain 1, cut the yarn. So our second flower is ready. I'm sorry if I'm getting irritated by my coughing. My throat is still a bit sore, so forgive me. And now, which is the next color we should take? Let's take a dark pink. Okay, again, shall we start? So we are making our slip knot. Why I'm doing like this, because later I'm gonna use a hot glue gun to stick it. So while it's hot, if I just finish sticking them all, then it's good. Otherwise, just for one I have to make it hot, and while I'm making another flower, it'll get cold, and then again we have to heat it, so it's too much time consuming thing to do. So that's why we'll just finish making all the flowers and then we'll stick it to the stick. So our slip stitch is done. Now let's make our 4 chains. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Then 1, 2, 3. In the third chain from the hook, slip stitch. So if you're a complete beginner, then you can just learn how to learn, the basic crochet on my channel. In the live section you'll find them. There are around 5 sessions where I've taught basic crochet, so you can check them out. So 1, 2, 3, 4 chains we have made, and into the third, 1, 2 and 3, third chain from the hook, slip stitch, then go to the last one, which is our very first one, make your slip stitch, chain 4, go into this third one, slip stitch, then go into the next, slip stitch, chain 4, slip stitch in the third chain from the hook, and slip stitch in the next one, chain 4 again, slip stitch into the third chain, and slip stitch into the next, which is the last one, chain 4, slip stitch into the third chain, and then into the next one, chain 4, it's getting stuck somewhere, so let me just solve that issue. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, slip stitch into the third one, and slip stitch into the next, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, slip stitch into the third, and then slip stitch into the fourth one, 1, 2, 3 and 4, go to your third chain and make a slip stitch. So if you guys have any questions regarding what I'm doing right now, you can just ask me if you have any doubts. 1, 2, 3 in the third one, slip stitch, and then in the next one, slip stitch. Same thing. So we're making a total of 10 petals. Let's just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 10 and 11. We made one extra, so we can just remove that. And into our last slip stitch that goes into the fourth chain from the hook, we are going to change color. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So to change color, so this is the last chain, which was the fourth chain from the hook. Insert your hook, leave it as this, Pick up your green yarn, hold it and bring it up and pass it through the working loop, and then you can make chain 1. And now let's make our first single crochet into that same stitch, and now you can just cut this pink yarn and now we can just carry both these yarn tails together, and let's go for the next stitch, which is under the base of your petal, this, or on top of your inverted petal here, because our petals will be down when we are working. So insert into that loop or that stitch which you see. This is not a stitch actually, it's a chain in which we made a slip stitch. So make a single crochet in that loop. So I'll just call it a loop. Oops. So make your single crochet, then go to the next loop here and make a single crochet. So if you guys crochet and if you guys decide to make this, then I would love to see them. You can follow me on my Instagram. The name goes with the same channel name, Nalini's Corner. So you'll find a small brownish color baby dress in the icon. So you can follow me there and send me the picture of what you make. Then I can give you a shout out here. So there are total 10 loops since there are 10 petals. So we'll just keep making our single crochets. You can just cut the yarn tail. We have woven it enough. The green one has already been hidden inside. Now this is our next one. Then go to the next. Then the next one. And the next one. And this is the last one, last petal. So in that, make your last single crochet, chain 1 and cut the yarn. Okay, so we've made 3 colors. Now let's see what else is there. This color, is it too bright? The orange yarn I have is too thick, I guess. The flower will come little bigger, so I don't want to use this. So we'll make one flower of this color. Let's make the background a little eye pleasing instead of a mess. Okay. So the guys who have joined me right now, we are making these flowers, tiny little flowers. So we're just preparing our flowers and keeping so that we can just glue them on the stick later. And this is how the flower is made. So we're going to make a slip knot, and then 1 2 3 and 4 chains, and then in the third chain from the hook, 1 2 and 3, we are going to make a slip stitch, and then in the last one, slip stitch. Then we are going for 4 chains again. So our first petal is done. Now in the third chain from the hook, make your slip stitch, and then in the last chain, slip stitch again. 1 2 3 and 4. slip stitch into the third, chain from the hook, and slip stitch into the last chain. So like this we are going to make 10 petals. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 in the third one, make your slip stitch, and then in the last one make your slip stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you for liking my video. 1, 2, 3. So in the third one, slip stitch, and into the fourth one, slip stitch. Chain 4 again. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 in the third one, slip stitch. In the fourth one, slip stitch. Slip stitch in the third. So if you guys have any doubts or any questions, you can ask me. I'll try to answer in best of my capability. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 in the third one, slip stitch, and the fourth one, slip stitch. So till now we have made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So 2 more to go. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Slip stitch in the third and slip stitch in the first one, the very first chain. And this would be our last one. 1, 2, 3. Slip stitch in the third and slip stitch in the next. Let's do a final count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Now we can just so before you make your last slip stitch, which is in the fourth one, we'll change our color here. So insert your hook, but do not make the slip stitch. You can just grab your green yarn, like this, and just make a slip stitch with that. Bring it out from both the loops, and here you can just make one chain, and we are done. You can just pull this peach, or what do you call this color, peach or orange, little bit if the loop is loose. And now just make one single crochet in the same stitch, like this. And now you can just cut this yarn, and we are ready for the next round. So just grab both the yarn tails along with your work to hide them. So now go to the next loop here on top of your petal. So our petals are inverted right now. So actually that's a base of your petal, the chain in which we made our last slip stitch. So make a single crochet. So we are making that in each loop. So we'll be having around 10 single crochets. Go to the next one and make your single crochet. Then go to the next, single crochet. And this is the last one. Last single crochet. Now you can just chain one and cut your yarn. Okay, so our fourth flower is done, fourth color is done. I think I have a lavender. Let me see. Okay, we have some lavender over here. Let's use that. So shade 4. And then, so these yarns are all, mixed yarns. Like this one is a merino yarn. Then this is a cotton yarn. This is acrylic. This is, I don't know what yarn this is. Does it have a, yeah, it has. Oh, just a minute. The next one is, yellow one is, hmm, which one is this? Yeah, this is 51% cotton, 49% acrylic. And this, so they're all various, yarn types. So I'm not getting myself bothered with the yarn types. I'm just, if they are just similar thickness or size, it's enough because it's just going to be a mixture of flowers. So you can just keep in mind that a yarn should not be too thick, otherwise there will be difference in the size of the flowers. So one, two, three, four, little bit difference is okay, but then the choice is totally upon you what you want to do. So one, two, three, four chains are there, and the hook size which I'm using right now is 4 millimeter. So whichever yarn you decide to use, you can use your hook according to that. So our first petal is done. One, two, three, and four. Slip stitch in the third, chain from the hook, and slip stitch in the last one. One, two, three, and four. Slip stitch in the third, and slip stitch in the fourth chain from the hook. Uh, I hope I pronounce your name right. Cora Pajante says hi. Hello. Sorry if I mispronounce your name. Now again chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Slip stitch into the third one from the hook and slip stitch into the next one. Chain 4 again. Slip stitch into the third and slip stitch into the fourth. Pinky Chakraborty Roy says hi. Hi Pinky. Hi Cora. Chain 4 again. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And into the third chain. Slip stitch. And into the fourth one from the hook. Slip stitch. So we are making 10 petals. So 1, 2, 3. Slip stitch into the third one and slip stitch into the fourth one. So you guys are welcome to my channel and into my community. Nice to have you here. 1, 2, 3. So I teach crochet over here and I do some crochet alongs. So I hope you enjoy your time here. 1, 2, 3. Do you guys crochet? If anyone crochets, then let me know. Or if you want to learn crochet, then let me know. So we've made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So we are going to make one more. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Make your slip stitch into the third chain and slip stitch. Okay, so this is our 10th petal. Pinky Chakraborty, yes, I want to learn. So, Pinky, if you go to my channel, then you can go to the live section, and in the live section, you'll find my basic crochet lesson. So, I'll just show you. So, you can just go to my channel, subscribe when you're there, and you can just visit my channel and go for the live. So in the live section, so I come all live almost daily and teach something, try to teach something new or finish my project. So if you just go down to my last months, I have some basic crochet lessons. Uh, let's see. Yeah. So see, here are some learn basic crochet part 1, part 2. So I'm starting from the slip knot, single crochet, half double, treble, double treble, and then the shapes and sizes. So all these are in a very simplified manner. So you can just check my channel out. So this part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, and part 5. So you can just learn these and then your crochet journey will be smooth. Then you can just go ahead and make beautiful things like this keychain, some flower charms, and this bird, cute bird. uh, you can just check out my channel and you'll find many things like these cat charms and various things are there. So check my channel out, and some earrings are there. So once you learn the basics, then it'll be very easy for you to follow the patterns. So these are all earrings. So do check my channel out. So you can learn it very easily over there. So we have made a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So this is our 10th one. So the last slip stitch is remaining. So in that last slip stitch, I'm going to change color. So insert your hook into that last chain, and before making a slip stitch, drop this yarn and grab hold of your green yarn like this. Okay, hold it like this and just pass it through both the loops, and you've changed your color. So in the first flower, I've shown you a different way of joining color, and this is one more way. And now you can just make your chain 1. So you can just hold this and make one chain. And now just go into that same loop and make your single crochet, first single crochet like this. And now you can just cut this first color off. And now we are just carrying both the yarn tails to hide them. So when we work around them, they'll get naturally hidden. We don't have to hide it later. So I've inserted my hook into the next loop, made my single crochet, then go for your next loop, hold your yarn tails in and make your single crochet. Then go for your next one. And make your single crochet. Hi Barbara. So I'm just continuing my yesterday's work. I'm just making flowers in different colors to have this very beautiful, colorful flower bunch. So, you know what? If you don't want to yarn, weave this end later, what you can do is just bring it like this. It'll be a little tedious. Just hold it, and when you crochet, make your next single crochet, try to get both the yarn tails in your work. So this one is done, I think. So this one you don't need to hold, the one which we have weaved it already. So just grab this end yarn tail like this and make your single crochet around it like this. So then you can just weave it in as you're working. So go for the next one and make your single crochet. So it's getting weaved in. So I didn't do that for this one, these ones, but when I was making this, I got that idea. I always forget that. Whenever I remember it, I do that. So one more work gets done on the go. Because after making your project, it's a very boring job to weave in or hide in all the tail ends. So if you're able to do it on the go, it's always better. So this is my last tail, sorry, last loop, and in that make your last single crochet and then chain one. uh Hello friends, Barbara says hello. So Pinky, I belong to Mangalore. I stay in Mangalore, Karnataka. Where do you stay? And now you can just cut the yarn off and pull the thread out your yarn. And this flower is also ready. Now only there's one yarn tail to hide later. So this, I'll just have a sip of water. Assam, lovely. Nice to have you here. So this is one place where people from all different countries and states can belong in one place and learn something beautiful. Now Barbara is from America, Mississippi. Barbara Pinky is from India, from a state called Assam, which is a very beautiful state. So, should we make some more? Do we have some more colors? Let me check. Which color can I use? A shade of pink, maybe? Let me see. Oh, we can make a red one, right? Let me grab my red yarn and no, other pinks are very bright. Okay, I'll take my red yarn and come. Oh, and we can make one in white color also. Why didn't I think of that? So we'll use a white color. I also have this color, but it's a little thicker yarn, so let's see how it goes. Okay, so first let's make the red one and then we'll make white. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 flowers to go. Let's make 2 more and then we'll assemble them. Hello Jyoti, good morning. So let's start making one with red. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Slip stitch in the third chain and slip stitch in the first one. Am I late? Yeah, I think so. I started around 9. But you've seen the yesterday's one, and anyway, I'm teaching you again. So we made 4 chains, and into the third chain from the hook, I made a slip stitch, and into the fourth, which was our very first chain, I made a slip stitch. So 2 slip stitches. Again, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then into third chain, 1, 2, 3 from the hook. Make your slip stitch, and then into the fourth one, slip stitch again. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Third chain from the hook, 1, 2, 3. Make your slip stitch. So as much as possible, try not to leave your yarn loose. Otherwise, the petals will look shabby. Not too tight, not too loose. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then into the third chain from the hook, slip stitch, and into the first one or the very last one, slip stitch. One, two, three. After making your 4 chains, in the third chain from the hook, slip stitch, and into the next one, which is the last, slip stitch. How is the climate there? It's very, very, very hot. The heat wave is hitting us hard. Right now, I have a cold, bad cold and cough, but still without AC, we just can't sit. Our electricity bill is going like about 4,000 or something like that because we can't. Otherwise, it's very difficult to survive the harsh weather. Sometimes I really feel bad for the people who are working outside, you know, laborers and the people who work on the roads or on the streets, how they manage. It's very easy for us to sit in our homes and say it's hot, but they feel the real heat. Even the traffic policemen and all those people really feel bad for them. How about Assam? How is it? Slip stitch into the third chain. And Jyoti, how is your place? It must be hot there also, right? Is it Jodhpur or Udaipur? Where are you from, Jyoti? Aren't you from Rajasthan? Because there are two Jyoti, so I'm confused. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And Barbara, how is your place? Jaipur. Okay, okay. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3. I think so there was one more person who was from some other place in Rajasthan. I don't remember. Is it Jyoti Jain? Can't remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so this was our 10th petal. So we'll just remove this last slip stitch which we made. So we have slip stitched in the third chain from the hook. And now we'll just grab our green yarn. Like this. And we'll just insert our hook into that next chain.